It's a wonderful day. It's got some nice overcast. I'm heading off to my doctor's appointment, my OBGYN. Today is the 1st of May. It's officially my daughter's birth month and my twin's birth month and my birth month. So I'm very excited. Got a little over 2 weeks left to go with this pregnancy. So I'm headed out to the doctor, and I also need to make a call. So I'm leaving a little early so I can call while I'm in the parking lot. So I arrived to the OBGYN. I was trying to call to get my medical ID card so that when I go into labor, my insurance card is physical, but they said they already mailed it out and I needed to wait 7 to 10 business days before I ordered a new one. And today is the 7th business day, or 6th if you don't count the day that they mailed it out. So I'm gonna give it another couple of days. It's only Wednesday, so I'm gonna give it until Monday or Tuesday next week before I call and request another one, because I really need that card. But other than that, I'm sure this appointment's gonna be super quick, super easy, super run-of-the-mill. When I go to the twin specialist, it's with ultrasounds and non-stress tests and all that vitals checking and stuff, whereas here at my OB, they just check my blood pressure, they take a urine sample, they do a quick ultrasound, like I mean quick, just to get the heartbeats of the babies in the umbilical cord, I believe, just to make sure the babies are viable and healthy, but they don't check any anatomy or anything like that. And then sometimes I give blood for a sample and they need to check stuff, but the appointments usually are no more than 45 minutes to an hour max. So yeah, my neighbor just texted me that she can watch Jasmine next week on the 7th for my other appointment. And then she said she can also watch her the following week, so that's good. I just need to get my appointments for the OB scheduled for next week and then the week prior, so I have all my appointments scheduled prior to giving birth. I only have, after today, I only have 2 more weeks of appointments. It's kind of crazy to think about. Then I go to the hospital and I'm coming home with 2 babies. The bump is bumping, y'all. I was not this big with my daughter. See, Jasmine was born 7 pounds 13 ounces or 12 ounces, I believe, so she was right under 8 pounds. And with one twin being 4 pounds, a little over, and the other twin being 5 pounds, a little over, that's over 9 pounds plus a pound each for the placenta, so I'm carrying over 10 pounds of baby right now. This is the biggest I've ever been during pregnancy. I mean, it makes sense, 2 rather than 1, but still crazy to think about. Heading in. Gotta get checked. I told my doctor I wanted to get my cervical examination just to see if I'm dilated any more than 4 centimeters and 60% of face like last time. If I'm the same, cool. If I'm more, cool. I still got 2.5 weeks to go. 2.5 weeks to let these babies cook. So I'm sitting here waiting, ready to go. I've been a little nauseous and losing bits and pieces of my mucus plug, so we'll see. I'm not really sure. Just got out of my appointment, literally less than an hour. I'm 5 centimeters dilated, which is a centimeter increase from last time I was cervically checked. I got my appointment scheduled for next week and the week prior and the week next. So 2 weeks out and then a week out, and then I have my C-section. So I have 2 more appointments with my OB, 2 more appointments with my specialist, and then these babies will be out and about. So again, 5 centimeters dilated and almost 70% effaced, but the babies are still high up. It's morning time, well, 2:35. It's morning time, approximately 2:35 p.m. I stayed up till like 5 in the morning last night. I couldn't really fall asleep, so I woke up around noon. Nick woke up for the first time around 8 and then went back to sleep until 1. I'm about to get these bassinets ready. I'm gonna put a blanket here on each. The blanket is for any poopies or exploded diapers, because babies oftentimes go poopy and it goes boom. So I don't want to get the actual bassinet dirty, because it's like harder to wash the actual bassinet part. So I'm putting a blanket as like a fail-safe. And that's how it's done. Right now I'm currently watching Law & Order SVU, starting from season 1. I've seen like episodes here and there as I was growing up because my mom used to like watch it all the time. She still watches it all the time, but now I'm starting it myself to get a real grasp. I'm watching Law & Order SVU. I started season 1, episode 1, and now I'm on episode 3. Episode 3. I am just sitting here, looking like a bowling ball, feeling very uncomfortable, feeling very heavy. My back is hurting more and more these days as the babies get bigger. One of them's over 4 pounds, the other one's over 5 pounds, approximately estimated. I've got 19 days left. I'm really trying to just get through it, keep my head up high, keep on maintaining my normal routine. I want to do a couple of things. I need to organize under the sink in my bedroom to make sure that things are more accessible and clean. And then the top of the sink, I need to clean out the front door closet because it's just cluttered in there and it makes me want to gag. We've maintained the living room, dining room, and kitchen pretty much, except the floors need to be swept and mopped. I just swept the kitchen, so it's up to Nick to sweep the pile up, sweep again in the dining room, and then mop. Jasmine and Nick are currently in the man cave right now. Jasmine's watching cartoons on Nick's phone and he's playing Star Wars. I've been just so low energy lately, guys. Like, it's not even funny. I tossed and turned all of last night, didn't get to bed till just before 5:30 in the morning, and then I woke up at like 10 or 11 just to keep on peeing, and then I couldn't really fall back asleep, so I kind of stayed up tossing and turning in the bed till noon, and then I finally got up. On the bright side, I did get a call that my Medicaid coverage was approved, so now I have WIC and Medicaid, so I shouldn't have to deal with a crazy hospital bill when I give birth to the twins. Also, because I have pregnant women Medicaid, it will transfer to the twins once they're out of me, and they'll automatically qualify for newborn Medicaid, and Jasmine has children under 5 Medicaid, so I went ahead and started getting dentist and doctor's appointments scheduled. But once the twins come out and have like names and birthdays and stuff, then I will get those scheduled for them. It's crazy. 19 days max, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could happen in 17 days, it could happen in 15 days, 14 days, 2 weeks. It could happen next week, but 19 days the maximum I'll be pregnant. Like I'm literally not going to be pregnant anymore in, I don't know, 17 days and 8 hours. So I have 17 days and 8 hours left to be pregnant if I don't go into labor sooner. So that's just crazy to think about. Nick's dad messaged me and he's like, I need these babies to be Tauruses because he's a Taurus. His birthday's late April. And he's like, push him out already. And I'm like, man, I'm trying. I am trying. I'm about to, next week, when I'm 35.5 weeks, I'm going to start doing all the tricks. My doctor says go on pelvic rest. I'm about to start walking more. I'm about to start, I don't know, maybe light exercise. I'm going to start cleaning a lot more just to really get the gears going. It's not that I want my babies to be preterm, but it would be nice if they tried to make an early debut. And since I'm covered with Medicaid now, maybe an early hospital visit wouldn't be too bad, where they try to stall labor and I can be pampered by the hospital. But I mean, I don't know, being poked and prodded isn't that fun. I just like the idea of like being in the hospital because it makes it more real. You know what I'm saying? Being home, it's like another day, another dollar. But being in the hospital, it's like, ooh, getting close. I don't know. This vlog isn't really going to be much. Like I said, I have a bunch of stuff to do. It's on my to-do list, but I don't know. As far as recording it, I'm just like, I have no energy, tired. I am happy I got the bassinets cleaned up a little bit. I repacked my hospital bag. If y'all didn't know, I packed my hospital bag week 25 or 26, and that's in one of the previous vlogs. But I repacked it as according to like having a new perspective, being closer to labor. I packed it then just in case I went into early labor. But now that I'm almost out of the early labor, because once you get to 37 weeks, you're no longer considered preterm. Anything through 36 weeks is preterm, and then after 37 weeks is early full term, and then obviously 40 weeks is full term, whatever. And we're going to make it to 37-1, but like I said, I'm going to start trying doing all the tricks to get them out a little early, because if they're both over 5 pounds, I see no reason to keep them in. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it going. And Jasmine was born 37 and 3 days, so we'll see. Here goes my calendar. counting down the days, got appointments on appointments on appointments, and I even have an appointment tomorrow at 11 a.m., so just got to do everything. At the appointment tomorrow at 11 a.m., it's not a doctor's appointment, it's like a WIC appointment for grocery benefits and stuff. So I'm gonna take Nick and Jasmine to that, even though I don't think they have to go, but I'm gonna make it like a family outing because I have 19 days before my family of 3 turns into a family of 5, and I'm really trying to cherish like the quiet. I'm trying to cherish how small our family is right now, because although I've always wanted a big family, I'm trying to cherish it because I know that I'll probably miss it a little bit. And I'm also trying to cherish Nick and our significant other time, husband and wife time, and cherish Jasmine. Even though it's hard for me to carry her, it's hard for me to love on her because I'm just in these 2 little vampires. Anyway, I'm just talking y'all's ears off. This is my little bed version of a Sid's Corner, because I should have done a Sid's Corner while I was filming customs earlier, but I wasn't even thinking. Anyway, pickles, thanks for listening to me rant and rave. Please put down in the comments what you're up to, what you're thinking. Look at my stretch marks. Stretch marks. I have stretch marks for days, 10 times more than I have with Jasmine. And yeah, it's just crazy to think I'm going to be going live every other day, if you didn't know. And I'm just going to try to get through it. Yes, that is Nick in my bonnet.